Well, the heat advisory is in place for our area today, and that's because the dangerous heat does continue. As we're going to see feels-like temperatures where those heat indices reaching into the triple digits today. So the humidity really builds to push us past that 100-degree threshold. But we are going to look for some storms maybe through late tonight and into tomorrow. But let's talk about where we're currently standing. Temperatures are in the low to mid 70s in many spots. 75 in Fort Wayne. You have 77 in Wabash, 72 in Angola, and 72 in Bryan. Now let's talk about these dew points. We are sitting right now in the upper 60s to low 70s. So that means it is extremely humid because the dew point is a measure of that moisture content in the atmosphere. And when you have very high dew points along with warm temperatures, you see those temperatures feeling a lot warmer than they actually are. And because these dew points are so extremely high, you have that heat advisory throughout the entirety of the area today. So that's what we're going to be dealing with is, of course, the heat. And we're seeing that heat advisory because temperatures going to feel closer to 100 to 105 degrees between those peak heating hours. So I really want you to be cautious if you're going to be outside today from anywhere between 10 to 7 p.m. That's when you're going to have the most oppressive heat and humidity. Now, if you are going to be outside today, let's go ahead and talk about those heat precautions. You want to slow down, try to do the more outdoor activities in the earlier parts of the day, wear lightweight, light colored clothing, and of course, drink plenty of water. But the best option, probably stay inside and enjoy the AC. Now we are watching the system that is out to our west. This has a cold front attached to it, and it's going to bring us the possibility of some storms later tonight. So this is what we'll be tracking as we get past the heat. So there is a possibility we could get some strong to severe storms across the majority of our area. It's going to be areas north of Bluffton, Decatur, and Van Wert. So let's go ahead and time it out with a run of that futurecast. And of course, I think the main concern is going to be pockets of damaging wind. By lunchtime, 89 in Fort Wayne, looking at nice clear skies, and then heading into around 5 o'clock, low 90s. But by tonight, late tonight around midnight, you are going to get those storms trying to creep into the more northern parts. So that's LaGrange and Bryan, more lighter showers around 5 a.m. But we'll track some isolated showers and storms as you head out the door early tomorrow morning. So having the rain gear, probably a pretty good idea. And we'll track some of those storms just really throughout the entirety of our Friday. So Friday will be wet at times for us, but we are going to be looking at that rain chance still hanging around into the weekend. So not the best news for the Fort Wayne Pride Festival heading at Headwaters Park, but temperatures taking a bit of a dip with that extra cloud cover and rain back to those mid 80s. But as we look towards that extended forecast, again, you are going to be very, very warm today. The rain chance increases for us this weekend, but you can see the heat doesn't really step back going into early next week.